Take a mythical national university, we'll call it, law school, and start them out where we were in 2008 before we started doing this project. 2,561 applications that year. Okay, 2,561 applications is what we had. The blue line are our application numbers for 2009, 10, 11, and now 12. Overall, our applications are up 33%, while if a law school followed the national numbers on applications, theirs would be down 19%. It's a dramatic difference. People are voting about this with their feet, right? There are more people who are coming to our law school or want to come to our law school than wanted to come before. Oh my gosh, okay. This year, we had a very extraordinary thing happen. We not only had the applications at a very high level, clearly 30-some% higher than they were before we started this project. We had double our usual yield. So everybody in the room who's been around a law school knows you make X number of offers of admission and you expect to get whatever your number is, 12%, 18%, 22%, whatever's your usual yield on it. We try to fill a class of 130 or 135. We made the proper number of offers to get a class of 135, 260 paid deposits. We didn't know what to do, quite frankly. We've got 188 first-year students because we managed to talk that many out of the 260 into coming another year or doing something else. And yes, we had to pay them a little bit to do that. So folks seem to want some of this. You've heard already today a little bit about some of the student engagement data. And I'm going to show you just a little bit, 3.5 minutes worth. And there are tons of charts I would love to show you, but I'm going to show you just a few. Okay, how many of the students participated in a pro bono project as part of a course for academic credit? So what you see on these charts, the first set, these are our 2004 numbers, these are our 2008 numbers, these are our 2012 numbers. So these folks and these folks were at our law school, but before our new curriculum. What is that? 40-some%, 50-some% never did that. Now, 56% do it very often. 21% more do it often. Okay, have done that often. You get to the ones I really wanted to show you. We've done some comparisons with, as you can do on these, every one of these charts is cool, but I don't have time to show them all to you. Okay, this one I think is a really interesting chart. How often do you come to class without reading? How often do you come unprepared for class? Third years notoriously do that a lot. These are our numbers from 2008. 27% of our students said often or very often they show up unprepared in 2008. Our peer schools, about the same, 25%. Now, in 2012, 4.5% say that. They're right about where they were. Nothing really dramatic has happened in the world, but something's happened at our school. How often do you work with other students on a project during class? Same kind of chart. We were at 11%, peers at 10, now we're at 32, almost 33. They're still around where they were, as they should be. They haven't done anything new. We have. This new curriculum requires students to work with other students in class and out of class. Same kind of thing happening here. Similar numbers on that one. Our students are just more engaged than they used to be. But notice this. This question of student engagement asks them how much they work at memorizing things. That's not what our third-year curriculum's about. And lo and behold, Our numbers being at 40%, peers in 2008 at 46%, we went down a little bit. They went up a little bit, but that didn't change very much, because that's not what this curriculum's about. These are lower level skills. These are lower level activities. Now, I'm just memorizing stuff, right? Students still do that about as much as they always did. Every one of these is great, but I don't have enough to show you all. All right, how many written papers of 20 pages or more did you do? These are the number of students who answered that question. 0. 0. Third-year students, 16% of ours in 2008 said 0. I didn't write any papers over 20 pages. Our peers, 23% said 0. I didn't write any papers like that. They're still around 20%. We're at 1.5%. Everybody is writing a 20-page or more paper.
We got one more there, Jim?
I've got 50.
I know you do.
Yeah. The same thing happens, and I think almost more importantly, with papers less than 5 pages. This is lawyer stuff. This is, doing work in an office. This is that kind of stuff. In 2008, 27% of our students said 0. I didn't do any of those, right? Peers, very similar number, 30%. Their number stays basically the same in 2012, and ours is close to disappearing again. Our students are just plain more engaged. One of the numbers that I didn't get charts I didn't get to show you was how many hours do you actually work a week as a law student outside of class, right? And it turns out that a very significant number of third-year students at our peers and at our school in 2008 said, I work less than 10 hours a week outside of class, right? Totally different look right now. We have students who were reporting that they work 31 to 35 hours, more than 35 hours out of class. And so the students are more engaged, and we're happy about that. We think it's good for them.
Great.
Okay.